Hi, just a couple of short little videos so you can see the layout of my property here. So across the street is my nearest neighbor, and this here, it's a little messy right now because I've been dealing with lots of plants, is just my house, and you can just sort of see what I do have up here. And this garage up here, I can't really store much in it because it's pretty full. But this is just coming up to the road, Yellow Point Road. So these are cattle panels. I can get them for $90, but they would have to be transferred here. I was going to grow kiwis with these. And oh, sorry, I was going to show you the temporary fence posts here. Like there's these things here that can be pounded into the ground. I think you can get longer ones. I got these for $10 each. Obviously in bulk, they're cheaper. And this is just the part where I live, just coming in. And this is Yellow Point Road. So the land this way here is all forest and it's protected. Now, coming up here, down to past where that blue, the first blue bin is my property on this side of the road. And this driveway bisects my property and leads to my next door neighbor's property. And the trailer, there's a trailer in there. I can't see it through here, but the trailer in there could be stayed in by anybody who wanted to help take care of the horses or whatever. I'm going to get electricity to it, but then there would have to be propane costs and insurance. So this is the property, and it may not be ideal. A few trees could be taken out. I was planning on it anyway. So it's a bit of grass, and it may not be ideal, but I just wanted to offer it up if there was something that could house a couple of them. There's bush. Now this little area here looks kind of like a road. It's kind of a clear area that the bush has just grown up in over the last few years, and it could easily be flattened to make grass. But you can see I've just let it be natural. I'm not really interested in converting it. So my property goes all the way up to where this blue bin is, where the road is, the other side of the road. And up here, the first little bit of this property belongs to the people across the street. I could certainly talk to them about fencing off all of it temporarily. And there's a white marker up here that shows my property. Right there, if you can see that white marker. And then it goes up, and probably about 50 feet in, there's another white marker that delineates the people across the road's land. So we can go up in there. It's just really wet, so I'm probably going to get soaked. So I'm walking up here. This is actually my neighbor's land. They're very nice people. But so now, yeah, this here, this is actually the roadway marker. So the road and beyond that is part of the roadway. It's an easement. And then this marker is where the people across the streets land. I don't even know if they know, but I would just discuss it with them anyway. So from here out to the road, it's just a little wedge of land, belongs to the people across the street. This is mine. Up here, I go across here. You can see I've just let it be. I'm gonna move over into my property right now because I can't get across this tree. So here's the more open part, and I own up to just about behind those cars, but there's a roadway there. I'm gonna walk up to the roadway now and walk down it. This is my property here, and again, that goes down. There's some broom and some little trees that have grown up, and then the horses could easily move around in here. There's some Gary oaks. I'd put some fencing around just to protect them, but the rest of the trees are not that big of a deal, I don't think. So, okay, so this is the road that bisects my property. There's the trailer. This property here also belongs to me, but it's very treed. And of course, to allow people to drive in and out, we wouldn't want to have to deal with gates. So it's this property here, which I'm not sure if it maybe 2 full acres. I'm not absolutely certain. And then there's like a room here. If we didn't want to put it over on the other side, there's some room here for like hay storage or something like that. So I don't know if this is suitable. It's just I saw your post and just wanted to do what I could to help. And this is the property. You can see the road down there. So it's somewhat open, treed, a little bit of grass. This is the trailer. I don't have electricity to it yet, but I do have the cord, and I have a pump house just down there. And on the other side of this is on my property as well, is a beaver pond. So I have water all year round here. I don't have to pump it from the lake. I have a very good well. So the land, and then coming along here. So this is very, very treed. Some of the smaller ones could be taken out to make room for horses to go in. And then what I was talking about was the cleanup. There's a lot of fallen logs in here, and I wouldn't want them tripping over it or anything like that. So it is complicated, probably too complicated for you, but I just wanted to offer in case it could be just temporary for you for a few horses for the time being. Now, I also, so here, coming back, this is where the neighbor's road, it's my road, they have an easement, but where it reaches the road. This here goes up to that garage again, and I'm building a shed over here when my brothers get here, and I'm just going to walk through here. Now, if you had a couple, you said you had a couple mini horses, I have nothing against fencing off a small area here for them. There's some delicate plants down there, natural plants that I wouldn't want harmed over there, so I wouldn't want them tromped on. But right in here, it's not that big of a deal. And then even here, we could just put some struts out or something like that to provide a shelter for a horse or a mini pony. I don't know exactly how much room they need, the land they need. And if they go for walks, I don't mind walking them. I don't need to ride them, but we do have Yellow Point Park just down the way. And if they are not terrified of cars, I'll take them for walks. I have no problem with that at all. So, like, obviously not 28 of them, right? So, and again, this is the house. And just down through there is the beaver pond. So anyway, that is my setup. You're certainly welcome to come and see it. There is down here too, and I don't know what they think about horses or animals on top of septic fields, but I have a big flat septic area here. With a deer in it right now. And they're pretty tame around here. It's got blackberries in it, but it was cleared 5 years ago, and that's just since then. I just haven't done anything with it. So that could be perhaps closed off. In here is where I have a lot of natural flowers that I just wouldn't want them to be tromped on. But in here is fine. Hey girl. Hi beautiful. Hi beautiful. Yes, and here is the front and the beaver pond. So, and then over that way, like I said, I own just past my house here. And then that's all wildland, and across the pond is all wildland. Relatively quiet here, except for the odd yahoo. Every now and then guns go off, but not very close to my house, so it's quite far away sounds. There is a little construction across the road now and then. It might be a lot quieter in winter. And then you do get some loud vehicles going down the road. So those are the disturbances. There's not a lot of, there's 2 small Shih Tzus across the street, but no other big dogs and running around or anything like that that I'm aware of. So not that I see them. So anyway, this is your video. If you want to come and see it, you are welcome.